Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. No huddle here for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With sure hands, it's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Second down play coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hill using the stiff arm to gain space. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks right, lets it fly. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. Gets into space at the 50. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. And the Gators will have first and 10 here.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. Clock for the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He'll throw it now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Breaks free. Passes the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second down now after the sack. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll feed the back again. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and watch the defense can get a quick stop. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. Eludes the tackle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And it falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. He finds the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw again. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? He makes the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
That makes the score Florida 35, Oregon 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Takes a deep shot on the move. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again?
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and Another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon, 32.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Looking to pass here on second down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. The catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws it to the right. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
On the side. Loss of 1 yard. Second down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Now the pass rush gets home.
Now the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the receiver. The Gators' offense is on the move now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. 2-minute clock with the running game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Receiver in motion now. Here we go on 4th down.